So there I saw him again with the that girl, and I went with a a man who who is a trans how do you say trans a man who feels like a woman and want to be a woman, and I thought that he was okay, but um, when I cause when I renounce there in the restaurant, I I I I I I, I saw a girl that well she was I saw a lot of light around her, and she thought she was saying hi, and I met her, and when we met again, and she knew that I renewed the restaurant. She told me, well, where are you going to live? And I told her that I was going to in the moment I'm going to live with that man. 'Cause I thought that it was good, okay. And then when she said before that, she said to me that she was living in a house, and I thought that she was in a way telling me that you can live there with me, and she helped me a lot, and in a way, although she didn't, she was like really nice and beautiful, and she had he was really nice, a light person. And when I told her that, she didn't, she stopped talking and keep on dancing, because well we were in the hostel. There is in front of the lake that there was a DJ and there was music, and so I thought that because she told me that I probably could I don't have to go and live with there, and um, um, other time I because I have renounced of my work. I was looking for another work, and a guy that in one day in the hostel told me that there was a place in that they needed a, 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 a something, and como who eh, coordina, and I went there, and I told him that, oh, that's good, thank you, and he told me that you're so good, and he told me is that my mother and father have wrote uh, teach me good, and that is a arrogant thing to say. Um thank God I didn't felt bad for myself, and I went to that place, and I talked to the person, and they were Jewish, and and uh, I didn't know, but I analyzed and I know that they were, and they weren't a couple, and the man wasn't there, and he smoked uh, cannabis, and he was like the eyes red when I saw him. Looks like he had smoked some, and it's like the plant as well. It it used for goodness. The plant is used for badness too, and as well is big for goodness. That bigness is turned around upside down, and and so uh, I talked to the person that I, and she showed me a lot of things to do, and in a way I just didn't realize that I wasn't there for working. Um in a way, I just tried to don't remember what had happened, because well, I don't remember if I have told, but I left my country because I went to a protest, Palestine protest, in the Central Park, and I took the microphone and said, uh, uh, they are treating bad Palestine. They are. I I I I said something that wasn't true. Now I just realized I learned that it's because in Palestine is is it's a light of Jesus too, and they want to to take out the light and take out the love and just make the world a place of fear. And there are really good people who are working through to give love and happiness, and I know them. They are artists, they are singers, and they give much love than anyone else. And and uh, um, and well, when I saw her, the girl, she asked me, "And where are you going to work? Now that you renounce?" She was fine. And I told her the name of the place. And when I told her the name of the place, she just left, like without telling me anything, like a lot of fear. And I understood that I didn't have to go to that place. And then back to the place or where they use cacao and sex and never talk about love and the truth. That I think they are Jewish, because never never heard about love, and they were like, well, in a way showed that um, money was a lot more important than everything else, and talk about sex and how it helped, but never talk of making up and how that it is didn't have that in her their words. In that place there was that bad man who I told that I'm not going to 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 leave my family, and and uh, and and he was talking in a language like really a language pattern. He was something like that, and you could understand anything what he was saying to a person. He was like, and then I just said to him, "I'm sorry what happened in the morning, because I thought that if he's doing that, but that was like my mind is really crazy, and sometimes uh, is that I forgot about what happened in the past in the moment. I just um, live like in the present moment, and and although in a way I just okay, I'm not going to talk about me. I'm going to keep on talking about what happened, and so my innocence uh, soul told her told him that I okay, so my innocence so um, there was a girl that was like got her hair like this, and the other part like small, and there was the other one that was with long hair that I met when I was going outside the coffee, and and she she said something. I when the man he was talking, and it seems like he was saying all to me. Everything that he said, it was like a way for convincing me, and I want to ask, but something in me stopped me of doing it, and thank God. And and uh, and at last I asked something, and he told me that he um, asked another girl to sit in front of me, and she just going to see me, and I'm going to see her, and that's all. And she was going to help with that, and and the girl with the long hair told something. something of her, what happened to her in the past. And then when we went out, I was going to go with to eat with the short hair girl, and the other girl was saying, "I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said that," and she was insisting it. And I anyway, there was another man was taking her, and I thought that they were going to have sex, and then I went with the other girl to eat to the hostel that I stayed in that same day, and there we ate, and during we ate, the bad man came and sit down and with two other persons near me, are near me, and he started talking, and it seems like no one else could listen to him, just me, and he was telling me what to do. I have I never uh, uh, I never uh, made I never did it, and at last um, the girl that was in front of me, I asked I asked the girl, what happened to that girl that said that something that I didn't have to do, tell, say that. She told me what she told, and when she told me that, I just said, "Okay, we have to leave. We have to go with her, because that's really bad." And um she didn't. She was selfish, and she didn't stood up and didn't want to her. And that same girl, the one time when I smoked weed in the, okay, but that is going to be before next, going to continue. So the man was talking me and telling me what to do, and the other persons, it seems that they want they didn't hear him, and I was like in a trance, and really bad state of trance, and as well as good is bad, and in this case it was the bad part of it. Then we're going to see the good part, and um, and and then at last she um, um, the worker that works there, well, she 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 was at last, she looked like like a part of like a computer program, like it looks like some like computer and not natural. And she was like wanted me to kiss her, and I didn't. Then we asked the I asked the quanta I received, and I received the paper, and when I thought there was the three sixes, and I was, oh my god. And when we were left laughing lefting the restaurant, the guy who worked there gave me the my clothes, my bags of clothes that I have asked him that I could live there. And and we were walking, and she was like 2 meters in front of me. I thought, but I was just thinking of what had happened. I was like in a state of um, a shock. And we want to she didn't talk to me at all, but we went to the the hostel in front of the lake. And when we went there, I just couldn't think of anything else. I was in shock, and the only person that I saw in the hostel that was like a lot of light, like Jesus light, like where like how Jesus was with like a lot of light. It was Merlin, and he said to me, up there, there are two seats. You go there. And I didn't thought of anything. I just go up, and I thought that in a way that was over. And I sat down there and didn't talk to her anymore. I just sit there, and in a way I was like, so I felt like I did it okay. I I did it. I didn't. Um, it, it was okay for me. I thought. Then she finished her bebido, bebida, and she was going down, and I went there. I left all my bags up, and the other day I lost them. People took them, and but in this day, uh, I went down and asked her, you that she was going to go, and in a way she was mad and to me with me, and don't and I just okay. I'm going to go too, and I go to the hostel that was near me, and then I I I sat down, uh, I want to add that um, I have to add that I I bought a cookie of wheat that the the natives uh, uh, sell, and I think that have to influence all all the things that have happened in that day, and then uh, I enter the the hostel. There was a really small and really like also like really like a box. It was a box with a lot of beds, and there was a place where uh, there was seats, and there were two. I think they were from United States, and there was um, the couple that are natives up there that they work in that hostel. The woman was putting some cream in the feet of the girl, and and then remember that uh, she took the guitar. Okay, I think that that was a a a hechizo in a way, because she took the guitar and started to use the guitar and play it like that, and use to do some melody, the guitar. And I was like, okay, I can do it too. And I took the guitar and played like that too, and it sounds really nice. I made a really nice melody, and then uh, or maybe it's the place that is so uh, of lot of light and love, because that place, the people there, I think that the the native, the women, I think that she gave me some of her love, to play that part of the play the guitar in that way, because I never use it in that way and play it, and then eh, came another woman and start to take the boy who is the 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 son of the the couple, native couple that worked there, and take his feet and put them upside down, and when I see that, I just don't see it. I feel like I'm in a in a so real place, and when she came to and the boy said then in the floor and put his in front of the chair, and then she came and she didn't say anything, and when I saw her I said to her, eh, and I have to add what when that was happening, eh, the women, the mother of that child, was laughing, and it looks like her face was like that bad man that was so selfish and so central. Uh, I doubt that he was a doctor and savior who took my the love that the Mexican man gave it to me, and it let me in base and without like he was laughing, right, and enjoying what it was happening, and the mother never has that expressions and that feelings of, of her son or daughter, and when I saw and when she put him down and she came to the where we were, I just told her because I was like, eh, eh, you, what you have done is a abuse for that child. She didn't said anything that to the girl and the men who were there. They told me that it's not true, that they liked it, that, and that what is happening is that I'm hallucinating, and it's true I was hallucinating, but it's not about that. It was about the face of the mother of the child, and then eh, uh, well, eh, well, everything finished, and we I was going to go and to the 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 beds and and then the old man was going to smoke some weed, and I just saw him, and then I saw uh, the the father of the child, and he said, and I understood, and I went to the room where there is all the beds, and 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 took my one of the beds, and there was the other girl who was the other one in the bed, and I was feeling so bad. I was feeling so alone. I feeling like, and looking that I just it wasn't it wasn't real for me looking that, and I forgot about what I told her, because I really want to be hold like my mother holds me, and I just want to have the remember that of what my mother does to me, that she holds me and I feel secure. And now I know that nobody else can do it, just my not nobody else, because I have like my love there. I know that she can do it, but uh, only people that loves and have love and loves you. And I don't know. Sometimes I try to explain, and sometimes I just don't understand, and I hope sometimes I hope that uh, that uh, I could have like somebody else who could help me understand that, and but my innocence, because I forgot what had happened, and I didn't want to make it sex. I didn't want nothing about that. I just needed to feel secure, and like a kid I was like thinking that all people are good, although I I've experienced bad people situations with bad people. It's like I cannot be just remembering. Is of course I cannot stop remembering, and I want to everybody knows what I have lived, and to everybody know the truth of everything that I have seen. Um, but the only thing that I want is to be safe and loved, and to know that my family is safe, and I want to be happy, and be be loved, but I cannot think about not sharing that happiness with my family and the kids that when I saw what I what happened, I I just left Atitlan. Well, uh, before before I they 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 left Atitlan and and search for an answer of why those extranjeras women are abusing of native kids. Okay, I think that I'm going to go now because I have done like 3 videos now, and I have I'm hungry, and now I don't feel so. Sharing you that what happened is like is like rem, uh, coming back the feelings that happened and um, uh, well as 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 people as words are are like vibrations and the probably my words made you feel something and salam alaikum or